Battle Challenge was launched in spring of 2014, and the purpose and the goal of the program is to increase retention and completion. Currently we serve about 1,400 students. We partner with 7 higher education institutions and 5 agencies, and these agencies specifically have scholars, so they offer some type of scholarship or support program to the students who are enrolling at the institutions that we serve. So a really exciting piece of our program this year was we launched a transition program. And the goal of that piece was to increase enrollment, really, and also to really create this intentional handoff between our high school partner and our college counselors. So we wanted the students, before they even left high school, to know who they would go to and who they could contact for support at the institution. And so in order to really get that program going, we serve a number of students across from many different high schools across the state. We can't pilot this program across the state yet, and so we really used our data to determine what are our feeder schools, and then we kind of decreased that number, and we ended up with 15 schools that we focused on for this program that we launched in the spring. I came into this position once the program was already launched, so it was a couple years into it. And so one thing that would have been really important for me, or I think just anyone starting to launch this area, is a detailed data plan or program that provides information on timelines and what you're collecting and why you're collecting it. This will be really helpful for the next person who may come in, or just for your team and partners, especially when you're asking them for certain information at different times of the year. If you have this in place already, it's something that they can expect, and it's not something that then is just another ask along with their other duties that they may be working on. I mean, we started at the basic level too with Excel spreadsheets. And it's doable at that level. It's definitely more time consuming. We have been able to progress through partnerships that we've had with Gear Up to be able to use some databases. The database that they currently use that has really elevated our level of data tracking and really provided a more kind of cohesive system for all of our institutions. We have 11 counselors who are in there every day and doing different updates, and so to have one general kind of system has been really helpful. It's real time, and so that makes a difference as well. To take the time to think through what you need. If it's a completely new program, you may not know that, but if you can really brainstorm with a group and kind of think through what is it that will be important for me, will be important for our partners, and for our students. And if we're applying for grants or whatever it may be, what information would be helpful. Also to reach out to others, so spend time researching and also taking the time to maybe connect with others who have different data tracking ways. Take a look at their systems and see if it makes sense for you. Mm-hmm. There's no need to reinvent something. Mm-hmm. You can really reuse what someone else is already using and modify it to your needs. The last point is ask your expert. So a lot of times your outcome reports or whatever it may be, if you have an evaluator, they can really help to help you determine what pieces of data are important for them. And so that's another piece that I think is important. I really reached out to our evaluator and our data team in-house to determine what pieces are helpful as we're moving forward.